when I told my friends and family members that I was moving to Paris, they were like, no you're not, that's too hard. And I was like, watch me. And I did it. Same when I was in university. When I first told people that I would be graduating in 2 years, they were like, that's impossible, you can't do that. And I was like, watch me. Yep, I filmed this whole entire video and then realized that the audio sounds like this. After I do become fluent in French, I really want to learn Arabic. But first I have to learn the alphabet, because I forgot to turn on my microphone. Hey guys, what's up? It's Amy and welcome back to my channel. I do video essays on the intersection between climate change and social justice, but every once in a while, about every 6 moons or so. I'm just kidding. I like doing life update videos about every half a year or 6 months. It's been about 9 months since the last one and things have changed. I'm living in a different country. I'm out here rocking a new hairstyle. I've never done twists before. I had to try something new. I'm vegan again. Like, so many different things that are happening. And so if I don't do these kinds of videos, then you guys kind of aren't up to date on my life and how things are going. I think these are gonna be fun to watch, like when I'm 30 and I'm just looking back and I'm like, oh my god, look at her thriving, or not. But also just for you guys to kind of get to know me, get to know where I'm at in life, and also if you could comment down below how you're doing, like how you're really doing. I would love to hear kind of updates from you guys as well. But you can also always DM me on Instagram. My DMs are always open, as well as I have a Patreon as well that you can support to support me, but also just it's a fun community. So if you want to join that, the link is going to be down in the description. But for today's life update, I'm just going to be going over 1, what's happened in the last about like 9 months or so since my last life update, 2, how things are going right now as I stand, and then 3, my plans for the future. Literally yesterday I made a 6-month plan. Like, I'm a Virgo, so it's very normal for me to just like plan things, but I was just so happy with I'm really happy with like the plans that I have for the future, because for the longest time ever I kind of knew where I was stumbling through in life, but I was like, I'm not excited. But I found this program that I really want to do. It's really great. I'm getting ahead of myself. That's for the later. You have to keep watching to see what I'm talking about. First, what has happened in the past 6 months? Like I mentioned in the intro, number 1, I moved to France. I'm going to link up that life update so you can see like how, like what things were like back then and what was going on. But like, yes, I moved to Paris. I've been here for about 5 months, I believe. November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, I've been here for 5 months and it's been so much fun. I've been working, there's this program called tapif, which is what I'm doing. I'm a teaching assistant at a high school. Today was literally my last day in person because of the COVID restrictions. Schools are going to be online for the next week, and then we have 2 weeks break and then another week online. So that's literally my last month working. So I'm not going to be able to go in person again, but either way, like, it's been such a fun month. I love working with my teachers. I just had literally the perfect tapif experience. There wasn't a lot of like struggle or anything, and a lot of the other assistants that I've talked to have been like, wait, you had such a great experience, like things were great for you. So I'm really happy with where I was placed and with the teachers that I worked with, and the students are so nice, and they just I could tell that they loved having me there, which was great. Like, I was kind of nervous that they would be like apprehensive of like, what is this girl doing here, why is she trying to talk to us in English? But it was so great, like talking with the students, and sometimes they would be kind of shy, but then if I was paired up with, like, because of COVID, originally I was supposed to take small groups like every week, like with different classes, but COVID basically just messed all that up. So I was usually with the teacher, and sometimes there would be like a situation where I would be with like maybe 2 to 3 students, and we would just be talking about like the assignment. And those are the conversations that I enjoyed the most, because once the students weren't like having to answer questions like to the whole classroom, they really got more comfortable with like talking in English. Even if they made mistakes, they were more confident just talking kind of one-on-one with me, like with another student. And those are the conversations that I really enjoyed the most. Literally like a couple days ago, I was talking to this girl who, she's like half Russian and then half, I can't remember where her mom side is. It's like Madagascar and another country in Africa. So we were just talking about like her knowing different languages, and there was another group where I was talking to them. They were seniors, so we were talking about like, what do you guys plan on doing like after high school, and just these kinds of one-on-one or like small group discussions with the students were so fun. And I could tell for them too that it was really enjoyable to just not have to like feel like they're talking to a teacher, because like I kind of was a teacher but not really, so they were very comfortable talking with me and I really enjoyed listening to them. I hope that it was helpful for them to like be talking to an English speaker and to kind of be confident to make mistakes, because when I speak in French, I make so many mistakes. So I hope that for the students that it was that kind of experience. That was kind of my tapif experience. Like I said, I did that for the past 5 months and I have 1 month left, but it's basically all online with like a 2-week break in the middle. And so this whole time I've been doing my YouTube channel. I hit 4,000 subscribers, which thank you guys so much for 4K. That's such a fun milestone, not because it's a very big number, but like it's 4K, like it's 4K. Thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate it. And my goal for this year actually is to be able to do YouTube, not like full, like I'm not out here trying to be like a Mr. Beast type thing, like I'm not out here for a Tesla, but I just want YouTube to be able to be an income that can help sustain me financially so that I can continue to make this kind of content, and also I can go back to school, which like I said, I'm going to get back into that. I'm going to get into that later on into the video, but that's like my goal for this year for my YouTube channel, to continue to grow. And I love getting comments when people literally, I remember someone commented that my videos got them into sustainability, and that is literally the biggest compliment, because I remember some of the YouTubers that I watched early on, like Shell Bizzle and Sustainably Vegan, like those are the YouTube channels that I remember watching early on, and they helped me become a more sustainable person. So when people comment that on my channel, it's such a blessing, and I'm so happy to get those kinds of comments. And I hope that my videos can be educational and helpful and also entertaining, because I like to think I'm a pretty funny person. Not always, but I get my jokes in sometimes. So I really hope that my videos are entertaining, and also that the quality has been improving. I've had this camera for about a year now. I hope you guys like my background. I actually miss my background from back home, like with the ukulele and the plants and the books. I love that background, and I kind of tried something new with this one. Like I wasn't sure. Originally, I just had the white wall and I hated it. It was so boring. I tried to make it cute. I love all these pictures. They're so like fun just looking at, and it makes me so happy because it's like some travel pictures. Like, so like this one is from Montpellier. This one is my sister. This is a selfie of me when my skin was looking really good. Like it wasn't perfect, but it was really good. This is Paris, a picture that I literally took like really close to my house. It's a really nice picture. This is like first couple of weeks in Paris, my first plant, which is this plant actually. Let's see, I think this is a travel picture. Yeah, that's just a lot of these, the blue ones are like skies, so a lot of those are travel pictures. I have pictures with my friends, graduation pictures, just so many fun pictures. Here's what the wall looks like. This I got from a flea market here, and then this one is the Moulin Rouge, which I saw accidentally once when I was in, I think it's in the 13th. Wait, no, I think it's the 17th. I don't remember. But I was just like hanging around that area, and I was going to the metro, and I was like, there's a lot of sex shops on this street. Is this where the Moulin Rouge is? And I was just like looking down the street, and I was like, got it. It was really funny. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this background, but I kind of miss my background from home. It was so cute. I can put up a picture just in case you haven't seen my videos from back then. But now I lost my train of thought and I have no idea what I was talking about. Shoot, now I have no idea where I was. Let's see, I talked about Paris, my apartment. Oh my god, how did I get off topic? This is so funny. Let's see, I was talking about, I was talking about my work experience, and then I don't know what I was talking about, but yeah, basically I'm done with my, I was talking about my YouTube channel. Oh yeah, 4K, I was talking about, okay, I remember now. My goal for this year is to become financially independent with my YouTube channel, to like be able to sustain myself with my YouTube channel. So that, like, the 4,000 milestone is like a long time coming, because it took me so long just to get to 1K. So it's a sign that my channel is growing, so it's really great. So thank you guys so much for that. What else? So number 2, oh yeah, like I said, I went vegan again. I'm going to put up a video, link it to where I kind of talk about my vegan journey and how I kind of went off again and what made me go fully vegan. And I've met so many amazing people here who are vegan as well, which is so great. So yeah, now that I've kind of talked about like how I got here, I can also link some videos where I talk about like my apartment hunt, how I moved to Paris, why I moved to Paris, my grocery haul, my apartment tour, things like that, because that will kind of give you more of an update. As you can see, like my apartment is tiny. Like this is my bed, this is my desk, like you're sitting on it, and then my kitchen is right there and then my bathroom is like around the corner, and then my toilet is in the hallway. I have like a shared toilet in this. It's called the chambre de bonne. That's like the name of this kind of apartment, and they usually don't have like a toilet inside. And in fact, I have a pretty nice one because this one is 10 meters squared. Usually they're like 9 meters square, which is the legal minimum, but sometimes they're like 7 or 8 meters squared, so they're usually tiny. This one is pretty spacious, and I also have a separate bathroom and sink or like a shower and bathroom area, and sometimes you literally just get like a shower in the middle of your room and then like one sink where you brush your teeth and do your dishes and wash your vegetables. So this is a pretty nice apartment for what I'm getting, and I'm also living in the 16th, which is literally such a nice area. It's kind of like the Upper East Side, like in New York. It's super fancy, more residential. I don't know if the Upper East Side is residential, but it's like more rich people, and it's nice overall. I would have, like, if when I come back to Paris, because another spoiler, like I will be moving back to Paris, but when I come back, like I really want to find an apartment closer to the city center where all the fun is. Like that's where all my friends live. Like I didn't realize how the 16th is far away from all the action, and because of COVID and with things being closed, it's not that much of a loss because I'm not doing much anyways. Like all we do is go to parks, which is fun. Like it's been great going to picnics, especially with the weather being nice. But if bars and restaurants were open, this would be so depressing being in the 16th, because literally like my friend would probably be like, hey, do you want to go to this restaurant? And I'll be like, hey, give me an hour like to get there, whereas everyone else is like down the street from each other. Not like literally, but yeah, the 16th is pretty far away from all the action, but I still really do like it. Like it's a great place it's super safe, first of all. Like I've never felt unsafe, and it's also just a great area to just like walk around and enjoy it. It's very like classically Parisian, like the buildings, like you'll walk and you'll be like, I'm in Paris, whereas other kind of neighborhoods you'll be walking around and you'll be like, I could be in Barcelona, I could be in like London. Like the buildings are more they're not as distinctly Parisian. So I love the 16th, but I wouldn't choose to live here if this wasn't a pandemic and I wasn't stuck inside anyways, and the only things I could do would be to go to parks and to go grocery shopping. So that's that on that. Also, I'm super close to the Eiffel Tower, which is iconic, and also I see it on my way to work every single day, or I did. I guess I don't work in person anymore, but literally like the Metro Line 6, it goes over the river and you get to see the Eiffel Tower. On my first day that I saw that, I was so shocked. I was like, oh my god, I'm literally living the Parisian dream. What is this? Like I felt like a girl in a rom-com. Like, where is my significant other? Like, where is my love interest? Where are they? I'm waiting. Like, where are they? But yeah, it's been so great so far. The other thing that I wanted to update you guys on is, do you ever just start talking and hope that whatever you wanted to say just pops up? Because that's literally what I just did. Yeah. Oh yeah, so now that I've kind of talked to you guys about like my life in terms of like how I got here, like moving to Paris and everything, let's talk about how I'm doing right now, because I'm actually in a pretty good place. Like as of today, like we're just gonna like have like today, right now, how am I doing? Pretty good place. One, I've been reading, so I got back into reading recently this year, and this is the book that I'm currently reading. It's called The Queen of Blood. It is literally such a good book. I'm on like page 80. It's not that big, but also this fits into my pockets. I got these cargo pants. I thrifted them. Also, another random fact about Paris is that I don't know if people are just on average shorter in France, but when I thrift for pants and for like bottoms, they always fit me lengthwise, whereas in the US they would always be too long. So I don't know what it is about Parisian thrift stores, but everything fits me, which is iconic. But yeah, I got these cargo pants from this one thrift store called Girisol, and look, my book goes in to my pockets. Do you see? It's iconic, and I'm so happy. And I didn't know that. I wore those today for the first time since I started reading this book, and I was like, let me just try it, and it fit, and I was like, that's why it's called pocketbook. Like, I never understood that, because I was like, how is this gonna fit in your pockets? And apparently it does if you have men's pants. But yeah, this book is so good. It's about if like the elements like water, fire, wind, and all that were literally out to kill humans. They're like spirits and they kill humans, but there's like a queen who can tame them, and there's like different queens. Like when one queen dies, you get a new queen. So then it's this girl who's training to like one day maybe become a queen, and it's great so far. I'm on like page 80 and I really like it. But yeah, I've been reading again, it's been really soothing, because I was at a point where I a couple weeks ago I literally binged Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's a great show, I really liked it, but I watched like 7 seasons in a week, which is very not productive and very not that was not a good idea. Like, I would literally just sit there and just watch the show all day every day, which is not good. But yeah, I've enjoyed getting back into reading this year, and that's the book that I'm currently reading right now. Comment down below what book you're reading, if you're reading a book, and maybe I'll add it to my reading list. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to remember all that I said in my last video that I literally filmed like an hour ago. Oh, I have a lot of plants. Here's one plant here. This one is super cute. She's kind of wrinkly. We have an ivy right here over my bed. The issue with this one, none of them have pots because I don't have time for that. And I just don't. This one also doesn't have a pot. This one is a little succulent, and it used to have a flower. As you can see, it's like shriveled, but I'll put a picture because I posted it on Instagram and I was like, it's so cute, and then it shriveled up like a couple days later. This one is not doing so hot. I don't know if it's supposed to be that brown, but there's that one. Ooh, I really like this one. This one has a pot. This one is really cute. And then this one I really like as well, and I put it in this can. I like using cans for things. And then we have this one, which is probably one of my favorites. It's so cute, and I want a better pot for that one. And then I have this one, which I purchased here as well, and it's just really cute, and I put the plant like that, and I think it's really cute. And then the last one is this, which is like a little fern. I think this is a fern. Is it a fern? I don't know, but I don't like this one as well. I like the pot that it comes with too. It's cute. But yeah, those are all my plants. And then we have this one, which is my pothos, and I've had that. That was the first plant that I purchased, and that's this picture right here. But yeah, those are my plants. Oh, there's one more right here. Can I? And there's one more in the bathroom, but I'm not gonna go take the time to pick it up. This one is kind of big. But yeah, I didn't buy any like super big and super expensive plants because I literally leave in 2 months, and I was like, that is a waste of money. Like, technically these are still a waste of money. I probably spent like at least 50 euros, don't tell my mom, on all these plants, but they make me happy, and they're like my favorite decoration other than like these pictures, which I will be able to take these home with me, which is why I was super happy. I paid like 30 euros for all of these pictures. There's more over here, and I really like the vibes, and it makes me really happy to like have faces of all my favorite people, my family. Just make sure my phone doesn't die. I like, if you're curious, this is actually my microphone. So I use my phone as my microphone. So I got the idea from the Bliss Bean. She makes YouTube videos about like productivity. Hopefully the sound doesn't change too much because it was here and then now it's here. But the Bliss Bean is one of my favorite YouTube channels. She talks a lot about like productivity and everything, and in her video on like how she films and edits and everything, she said like she uses her phone as a microphone, and I was like, that's interesting, and I tried it and it's really great. Like I can like switch on and off of like my camera audio and then my phone audio so you can hear the difference, and you can clearly tell that the phone has way better. It's a lot outside of the movie, but yeah, the phone has way better audio, so that's why I use my phone. Now that I've gotten guys up to date on how I'm doing and how things are going and all my new plans, let's talk about my future, which is what I'm super excited about. This is kind of mainly what this video is for. So basically, long story short, because in my last when I first filmed this video, I talked for like 30 minutes about what could have been. Basically, I was gonna go to law school, and like after just thinking about it for the past couple months or so, I used to be the kind of person where I basically would just kind of do whatever I was supposed to do. Like there's like a path of life where you're supposed to go. Like you do well in school, then you go to undergraduate, and then you do law school or become a doctor. Like I'm an immigrant. I come from an immigrant family, so you know that's kind of the path that is set out for you, and I kind of tried that path and it just was kind of depressing, if I'm being completely honest. And I really enjoyed, like, college wasn't that bad. Like I really did enjoy the friendships that I made. It was a lot of fun, like the clubs that I was in I really enjoyed and everything, but there's certain things that I did not like about college. Number one, the cost. Like the US education system is a scam. College is a scam. Everything is a scam in the US. It's all a scam. And so even though my parents, like, they're the kind of people, like, once again, like being immigrants, like education is so important, so like they don't really see an issue with the cost. Like obviously, like they don't want to shell out all that money, but like I remember when I told my parents that I wanted to do a gap year, originally I was just gonna work for the first year so that I can like pay for law school, and my parents were like, no, it's fine. Like, but I was like, no, like you don't understand, like it's so expensive. Like I don't want to go in debt just to like become a lawyer. Like that's not something I wanted to do. And also because when becoming a lawyer, like my goal was always to like I didn't want to become a corporate lawyer, if that makes sense. Like I wanted to become the kind of lawyer that actually made like positive change in the world. So either a DA, a district attorney, or I wanted to do environmental law or something like that, or immigration law. And those are the kinds of laws that literally just make the least amount of money, because there's not as much to profit off of that versus like doing business law or doing corporate law, where these businesses and corporations do make money and they literally profit off of breaking the law and then just paying for lawyers and then paying the fines. Like that's how they thrive. Like companies like Amazon and Google and all those companies, like their lawyers are making bank because it's cheaper for them to break the law. But either way, like I just did not, like, it's so expensive to go to law school in the US. And the other thing I realized about myself in college is that I like learning, I really do, but like the reading in university is my least favorite part, and also writing essays. In law school, like if you didn't know, like I did a lot of like workshops and like talk to like different law students and stuff, and the one thing you would hear all the time is like there's so much reading, and I don't know if I could get through law school with my without like having a million mental breakdowns. So I just decided over like the past couple of months, like even like while I was since graduating university and just kind of trying to think about the next path, I took a gap year to like think things through and really make sure I really wanted to go to law school. And just since I've been here in Paris and since I've been kind of thinking about my future and what kind of job I want, I also don't want a job where I have to stay in the same place for too long. And law school, like once you get your license, like you're supposed to work there, like you can't just move around a lot. So I just, there's a lot of reasons that law school just ended up not being the right choice for me. And also I just decided that I want my life to go somewhere else. And also like with YouTube, like I really want YouTube to be a big part of my life in the future. And I honestly don't know if I could, what? I thought I heard something. I honestly don't know if I could get through law school and like continue my YouTube channel and continue growing it. So I just decided law school is not for me. So what am I doing instead? Because I'm not just quitting education. In fact, I miss school. As weird as that sounds, like I miss school. Like I miss going to school. I am going back to school, just not law school. So I found this program a couple days, no, this was last week, like last weekend. I was looking at schools, like I was looking at different classes and different universities, different master's programs that I could look into because I do want to get a master's degree. And I was looking at literally like schools here in Paris, schools in the US, and even in London, because at some point I was like, what if I just moved to London? I ended up not finding anything, but I did find this program, which is so exciting, and I was like, this was literally made for me. So it's the École d'Urbanisme de Paris, which is just the Urbanism School of Paris. So urbanism. That's a word in English, right? The Urbanism School of Paris. And I guess like the subtext is International Master in Urban Planning and Urban Studies. And there's also a focus in sustainable development, and there's two tracks. There's one about just European cities, and then one that is Ville du Sud, which is the global south, or like developing countries, and that's like the one that I want to do. And I'm just super excited about it because it literally just has everything in the kind of work that I want to be doing, where I studied political science, and I really enjoy like talking with people and like working kind of at a local community level, and also working when it comes to environmental like progress and like making more sustainable cities. Like that to me is so interesting. I will link up my series. I did 2 videos on sustainable cities, or it was sustainable housing, but I talked a lot about like urban planning and city design and everything. And I was like, when I was researching, I was like, this is also interesting. And that was all before I found this program. And when I found this program, I was like, all along, like I've been interested in this thing, and I just didn't know that it was a thing that I could study and I could like actually get a master's in. So I'm really excited about this. Right now my level in French is B1, B2. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's like B2 because I was B1 like 2 summers ago, so hopefully I'm at a B2 by now. But so I have about a year to like really improve my French to a C1. That's one of my major goals for the next year or so that I can do this program. But it's super exciting, and I cannot wait to like do this program. Also, can you guess the cost? Like 250 euros. 200, and that was probably like the student services fee at my university. Just the fee at my university, not the whole year of studies. Like the US could never. And I'm really excited. Like this program just has everything in what I'm looking for, and it will also allow me to work in different places. And I've always wanted to live in South Africa for like a year or a couple years, and I feel like this will definitely allow me to like get a job, like doing some kind of, I feel like this is just a kind of master's that can get you in a lot of different places. Especially like if I do the one on the global south, it might be a little bit harder to like go anywhere. But if I were to do the one that was just like the regular track on like European cities, I could probably do that anywhere. But either way, like I'm really excited about this program. It's just perfect for me. Like, and I feel like it can't be too hard for like, this might be super cocky of me, but like I don't know, as someone who by the time that I would be applying for this, I will be trilingual. I'm literally from like a developing country. I know the culture. I feel like I've literally been immersed in like 3 different, like I feel like a perfect candidate for this kind of master's program. I did pretty well in university. I don't know like how like my grades and stuff would translate, but I had a 3.8 GPA. I was also super involved. I've had internships. at like the local level. So I don't know, I just feel like I have a YouTube channel where I talk about sustainability, so I feel like this program is just really perfect for me and perfect for my interests, perfect for the kind of life I want to live, for the kind of work that I want to do. I feel like I can really make a lot of positive change in sustainability in developing countries. So this just has everything that I'm looking for, and especially like maybe in like the next year, if I do a lot of videos about like urban design and city planning, and then when I apply I can be like, yes, I technically didn't study urban planning, but I have also done a lot of videos about it, so I'm knowledgeable, and I can just like look very knowledgeable on my YouTube channel. Who knows? The program itself also has a lot of a focus on like international relations, like working at like an organization level, like domestic and abroad, and just a lot of skills with like diplomacy. So it's not just like urban planning, like I think, I at least don't know. I'm going to be in contact with like the people, because I want to like ask them about like how the program is, and like just talk to them about me as a person, and also that I'm applying next year because I need to learn French first. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. 250 euros. Let that be shown in the records. 250 euros. So yeah, so for the next year I have to learn French so that I can actually apply, because I'm not at the French level where I can do this program. So basically what I'm going to do is in the next year or so I need to become fluent in French. But my goal, my plan for the next couple of months, literally yesterday I sat down and I made a 6-month plan, and this is basically my 6-month plan. So first I'm going to, in April, like this month, I have to like finish my program first. It's tapif, finish program, work, whatever. I also am going to start looking for a job, because I plan for this summer, June, July, and August, I'm going to be working in the US, and just like working and doing whatever. I could do my internship. If you guys didn't know, I have an internship right now where I'm doing social media for a nonprofit that's all about elections and having more equitable elections and everything. So it's I love this internship so much, and if I could like increase my hours to like work more full-time, or just have more hours to where I would be making more money, obviously that would be great. Otherwise I do need to find like another job so I can save up money, because moving to another country is very expensive. So I want to like have a pretty big emergency fund for when I move back to Paris this fall. And speaking of which, my plan, after working for 3 months in the summer, by my birthday, so literally like 6 months from now, I want to move back to Paris, and I plan on getting a talent visa, which if you guys don't know, a talent visa, I don't know all the different kinds of people who can get it, but like artists, people who like, a lot of YouTubers I know have a talent visa, and it's just a way for you to be able to like obviously legally come to France, and you can like get an apartment and everything, so like you would be here like long term, whereas a tourist visa is like 3 months or something, and the visa I have is like 7 months, but I literally couldn't do anything other than the program I'm doing, so I couldn't like actually work here in France, like but a talent visa is basically like a residency card, so, or not a residency card, but like it will allow you to get a residency card, so you can do a lot more things and you can be here for a lot longer. I think my friend who was talking to me about it, I think hers is like 5 years, and she has to renew it every year. But yeah, I plan on getting a talent visa, but for that to work, I also have to really ramp up my YouTube channel and be making obviously enough for my YouTube channel to be like financially sufficient. Otherwise I don't even know if they would even look at my application if I'm not making enough money. So I have a couple months to like get that in order. I think I'm going to apply for the visa like in June or July. Maybe June, like halfway through June or something, so 2.5 months from now. So I really want to like ramp up my YouTube channel for like in those like couple of months. So my goal, my plan, my the way that I'm going to do that is, one, obviously my Patreon. If you want to support my Patreon, definitely do so down below. You can, I think the minimum or like the lowest you can contribute is like $3 a month, or it's $2 a month, and then it's up to like $9 a month, and it's all just to support me as a creator, because YouTube takes so much energy. Like, it takes a long time. Videos like this aren't as bad, but like the research videos, they take a lot of time to make, and it's a lot of fun. Like, I do enjoy this job as well, but it is a job and it doesn't pay as well if you're not getting millions of views. So if you want to support me, definitely you can check out my Patreon. I really want to like get that, because I've only started that in the past couple of months, so I want to like grow that. And I also want to obviously grow my main channel. I literally got monetized in January for the first time, and so I want to like ramp up my main channel as well, get more views, because you know we live off of views here on YouTube. And the way I'm going to do that is by uploading more. Actually, in January and February I was literally uploading 2, sometimes 3 videos a week, but then in March I did 1 video a week because it was just, I was so tired. But now that I'm off of like my day job, basically, like I have so much more time, so I'm going to go back to uploading 2 videos a week on YouTube, and I'm going to be uploading a bonus video on Patreon every month. So what is English? A couple days from now, from when this video is going live, I'm going to be uploading a video. I blanked on it. Grocery haul, a vegan grocery haul, because last time I did a haul video it was not vegan, and that one was a huge grocery haul. Like, I swear I haven't gone grocery shopping in like a week, so I got like 4 bags of food. It was so much. So that's going live in a couple of days, and I'm just gonna have a lot of fun content, bonus content. Just like the noises in this apartment, there's always noises everywhere. It's kind of creepy. It's like I'm haunted. I'm going to be uploading bonus content, and also I'll do like a couple days ago a couple weeks ago I uploaded a video on Not All Men and the whole like controversy, like debate on like violence against women. And I actually had, I'll link it up below so you can see it, but I did like a poll on Patreon to see which video people wanted me to upload to film. So I'll do things like that on Patreon as well. So if you want to get more involved, if you want to do video requests or anything like that, definitely go follow my Patreon and help me grow. Love that. We stand. Number 2 is like I said, yeah, upload more on YouTube. And then the other thing, doing more sponsorships, just in general, just YouTube-y things. I think that's about it. Like, in general, I'm going to be putting more effort on my YouTube channel, helping it grow, because I need that for the visa. And I don't know about you, but whenever I'm determined to do something, I'm going to do it. Like, I remember when I told my friends and family members that I was moving to Paris, they were like, no, you're not, that's too hard. And I was like, watch me. And I did it. Same when I was in university. When I first told people that I would be graduating in 2 years, they were like, that's impossible, you can't do that. And I was like, watch me. And I did it. So 6 months from now, I'm going to be back in Paris, looking for a cute apartment in the city center, because like I said, like the 16th, restaurants are gonna be open. It's gonna be nice. I can't wait. I'm really excited. But I have to hustle from now until then. I really have to like put in the work, because manifestation is nothing if you don't actually put in the work to get things done. So yeah, in the next couple of months, I'm going to be putting a lot of effort on my YouTube channel, making sure my videos are high quality, which they always are, of course, but just like making sure that I can grow the my YouTube channel quality. I think that was everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed getting an update on my life. I don't know if I shared the book that I was reading. I shared it in my last, when I keep mentioning that I had to film this video like before, but I'm really traumatized, because it's like I've had to do that a couple times on YouTube, and this is the first time that it didn't really bother me as much. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I'm at a point where like, if it's meant to be, it'll be, you know, like, I don't know, maybe the first one just wasn't good and I just needed to try again. But I hope you guys enjoyed this version. You'll never see the other version. Maybe like if this video gets If this video gets 10,000 views, I'm going to upload the version with bad quality. That's not a very good prize for getting a lot of views on a video, but yeah. But thank you so much for watching this video on my update. You can also update me on how your life is going in the comment section below. If you want to help me reach my goals, help me move to France, definitely you can also comment down below as well. You can always reach out to me on social media. My Instagram DMs are always open. Sometimes it takes me a while to reply back because I'm just the worst at replying at people, but I will get to you eventually, I promise. You can also follow me on Twitter, where I post a lot of leftist content, i.e. I just tweet at people being annoyed as to how we're not seeing a lot of progress in our country. So I love ranting on Twitter. It's a really weird place where there's a lot of great things on Twitter, but there's also just a cesspool. There's so many idiots just everywhere. That's honestly the whole internet though. But I love Twitter. TikTok not as much. I used to be on TikTok, but it just was a trap. Like, I don't really scroll on Twitter that much, like, unless there's something going on specific, but like TikTok is just, it was a scroll, like just the scrolling was not good. That being said, you can also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, of course, help me get my next K, and also like this video. If you didn't like it, also you can dislike, because that's also great engagement. I think that's it for today's video. I don't really have anything else to add. Hope you guys enjoyed my update, and I hope you guys have a great day, a great life. How's 2021 starting for you? Because for me, it started out pretty great. I found my life purpose. I am just thriving. My skin has gone down. It's just, my skin though has like been, it was like doing so well, and then it just went downhill. I don't know what happened. Like one day it just decided, nuh-uh, we're just gonna, it doesn't look like it. A lot of times people will comment that my skin is great. No, that's literally just my camera and my foundation. But like, I don't know what happened, but my skin just decided to like take a nosedive. But other than that, things have been pretty great. I've been enjoying being vegan. I went to this really great vegan coffee shop. It was called Cloud Cakes, fully vegan. Next time I'm probably gonna go there tomorrow. Me and my friends are having a picnic at this park right next to me, really close to where I live, and it's really cute, and I'm just like having a fun time here in Paris. It's been nice, like the weather has been so nice, and then apparently next week it's supposed to snow, which is just, I just cannot even like fathom that happening, because I was literally wearing a dress like a couple days ago, and I had to like take off my jacket because I was too hot. And it was like, I'm gonna show you like a picture of what the dress looks like, but it's like shorts, and then like it's very like revealing, or like it's not like a super cozy thing, like it's summer clothing. And then apparently it's supposed to snow next week, and I'm just like, that's really depressing. But the weather's getting really nice, so it's really great, and I'm hoping eventually Macron, please open the restaurants. I beg of you. At least within like the past couple of weeks time here in Paris, I hope the restaurants will open so I can enjoy a nice cafe, a nice brunch with some friends. I would love that. Either way, it's been really nice just meeting people. I've met so many amazing people here. Making friends is so easy. I think specifically as an expat, like knowing English, there's this app called Bumble BFF, and that's where I made a lot of my friends. And also like on social media, like I've made some friends who like YouTube and stuff, and yeah, it's been just a great experience for me here, and I love it. But that being said, I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye everyone.
Je vois